It's your boy Salim from Notorious S back with another video. Baby. Yo, what a fitting hoodie. This is the man, the myth, the legend, by the way. If you didn't know, this is the guy from whom I took the name Notorious S. This is a Notorious B.I.G. rap legend. If you didn't know, now you know. No pun intended. Now let's get right into the topic at hand. You read the title correctly. It's a good thing she left you. It's a good thing she left you because if you knew how to keep her, she would have stayed. You still have her with you. A lot of times we'll hear guys talk about, the relationships, hindsight, and how they lost relationships. There are a lot of different circumstances and situations that they did something that led them to lose. It might be a person, an object, an opportunity that they cherished. And it'll always either be the person telling the story to whom it happened or the person listening. And they'll have a little bit of resentment towards the fact that they had to go through that. They had to lose, ultimately, said thing that they cherished, right? But to me, it's like, and I'm saying that because, you realize it as you grow older. But if you didn't know, it's necessary to your development. Because you need a point of reference to success. It's not going to taste the same. It's not going to be as fulfilling to you if you don't know what losing is. If you don't know what defeat is. If you don't know what being unsuccessful is. And it's ironic, but that's how life is. You got to earn your stripes. If I give you the outcome in the end without having the trials and tribulations that are required for you to truly know how to maneuver whatever it is, you're not going to be fit for the job. I used to play FIFA when I was younger, right? And I used to see guys, I had like an average team. It wasn't busted, but it was an okay team. I used to play guys that I obviously knew. I could tell by the way that they were playing that they were not good, but they had like all the 99 players, the best players, team of the year, whatever, team of the week. They still take an L because they were starting with the outcome team. It's like the ultimate team you can get in the end, but they didn't earn the stripes. They didn't learn how to play correctly. They didn't start with the bronze team. They didn't earn their money, the packages that you get, the packs you get at the end of this season to kind of earn your stripes and become good. It's the same principle with life. There has to be a frame of reference to success for you to truly understand what it means. That's one. Two, I think negativity, which in this case comes through loss, through defeat, through being unsuccessful, is a much more potent and much more powerful source for men and for whomever than positivity is always going to lose to negativity as far as fuel source goes. Every time you hear about a man making, or almost most of the time you hear about a man making a significant change in his life, it'll always be preceded by negativity, by a traumatic experience. You'll hear a guy talk about, oh, my girlfriend left me because this and that. Now I flipped my life over. I lost 30, 40 pounds. I got a new job, got a sports car, and I'm doing better than ever before. And then she came back, right? You'll hear about that. And you can go even deeper. The richest stories that everybody likes to hear about. Nothing to something. Right? The nothing situation, which is what motivated you to get to the something. It's always going to be humble beginnings. Poverty. Being unlucky. Bad circumstances that are going to lead and motivate you to come and to rise to the occasion to become somebody that you like or something you've always wanted to have. And let's go even deeper, the archetype of the superhero that everybody likes or the hero of a story. You're the hero of your own story, by the way, right? Harry Potter, an orphan, never knew his parents, humble beginnings, he's with his family, only family he has that doesn't like him. And there's a ton of other stories. And it's all a setup for a huge improvement in his life, but it has that thing because it's a reflection of life. That's why it resonates with people that to a certain degree, because people subconsciously kind of understand that, right? But in real life, we tend to have a hard time putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and we will resent the same thing that makes us stronger. We're like iron. We're forged through fire, by the way, if you didn't know. I had to learn I had to learn the hard way. That's why I'm making this video, because I was reminiscing on the things that led to me becoming who I am, right? And you can't cheat the grind. You can't cheat the steps that you got to go through, right? I had my first car easily. I never even bought it. In my case, my mother bought it for me, through a succession of events. and I lost that car because I didn't do right by the car. I'm on my way to getting my second car now. Earned it myself. Gonna pay it all myself. I had to mess up my credit card history before. I had a credit card, maxed it out. I had a battle. I started really humbly. I think in the 500s. Worked my way up. Now I have 3 credit cards, a line of credit, about to go over 700 credit score, and I'm gonna pop it. Right? I had to drag my first relationship to the ground to learn how to really manage it and how to maneuver one. And I take full accountability for it. These are just a few things, a few instances of my life, but I think this is a pattern in every man's life. And the faster you acknowledge it and you accept it, the better it'll be for you. And this is kind of a paradigm I'm trying to give you, a way to see the situation, not resent it, but welcome it. Even though it's counterintuitive because we don't want pain, we run away from it. And the reality is the same pain is going to make us stronger. So when you have these hurdles, when you have these experiences that you know are going to be difficult, know that at the end of that cycle, you will become stronger for that. And that's all you can have. That's all you could do is prepare yourself mentally to go through these things and know what the outcome is going to be. It might not always be sweet at the end, by the way. And the process is surely not going to be sweet. But if you keep your eyes set like on the goal, it's going to be a lot easier. Because if I could encompass everything I said, it's at the end of the day, and I think it's the global subject of everything I talk about. It's about your mindset. Like your mindset translates into reality. It's not no law of attraction theory. It's just real. How you approach life, the enthusiasm that you have on the daily, and the expectations you have are directly, eventually going to translate into your reality. So the sooner you adapt to that, the better it'll be for you. And expectations are important as well. And the reason why I do that is because, like I said, if you take a look at my channel, the goal is to really help people, right? Help young men the way I would have liked to be helped. And I think I speak for most men when I say we never asked for a handout. We never asked for life to be easier. But the expectations we got a lot of times, at least for myself, were incorrect. I wish somebody told me the real deal on how things were going to be. Just manage my expectations, because what leads to people to be disappointed most of the time is mismanagement of expectations. I'd rather you tell me the game is going to be that hard so I can adjust mentally and prepare for the game to be that hard. If you tell me it's going to be like that and it turns out to be like that, that's when I'm going to fall and hit the ground and complain about the fact that I didn't know. That's all guys want to hear. I'm convinced about that. I'm convinced of that. Let me correct myself. That's all I got to say, man. If you like the content, subscribe, share, and like. You know why? Because it's free. And I'm going to see you next time. Peace.